Hey everyone, welcome to the Remote Nurse Membership. My name is Sadie. I am a nurse and I have been working from home for several years now. Side note, my husband is also an NP. He's an FNP and a Psych NP, and he works from home as well. So I have a lot of information about remote nursing jobs as well as remote NP and PA jobs, because a lot of the NP jobs also, accept PAs. So kind of, grandfather them into this whole platform as well. Shout out to the PAs too. Again, my name is Sadie. I've been working from home for several years, and when I was first starting to try to work from home, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything really existed out there. Somebody casually told me that you could work from home as a nurse, and I thought, no, you can't. How? So I just started going online and looking for jobs, and over the past 2 to 3 years, I've really developed a lot of knowledge about different types of jobs that are out there, companies that are hire remote nurses, nurse practitioners, and physician assistants, and just a lot of weird information that you would never really know unless you were just looking at this stuff day in and day out. So I started with remote nursing jobs, which was a Facebook group, and it grew pretty big, and I kind of wanted to develop something more streamlined and consolidated so that there was a better resource rather than just random post on a Facebook group. So I created this membership to kind of help you find a job and land a job in a quicker amount of time without all the time spent Googling stuff and researching and asking random people on the internet. This is just a great centralized spot to find early alert jobs, my remote company database. We also have a resume starter kit, because we'll go into this later, but a lot of the online jobs have robots that will scan your resume and throw it out because it doesn't like the words, even if you're fully qualified. So we have a resource now where you can download a template and some videos on how to adjust your resume for each job description so that you pass those robots and hopefully eventually get to a human being, which would be great. And then we also are developing a video library. If you're just starting this now, our video library is starting as well, so there's not many. But I'm going to be uploading probably a couple videos a month, maybe 1 to 2 to 3 a month. And then over time, you'll have a library that you can just go search different topics and see, how to do your resume, or, how to job hunt, what kind of different roles there are. We might even do some interviews with people in those roles or companies that hire for those roles. So it'll be a good resource to help really get you started in a package kit instead of wasting all your time. So let's get into it. I'm just going to go over what's included in the membership and how to kind of navigate it. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, hello@theremotenurse.com. And I'm going to hide my face because, why? Because you need to see this better. Okay, so let me make my face even smaller. Oh, I guess I can't. It's hidden. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the main page you're going to be on is theremotenurse.vipmembervault.com. And when you sign up, you should get a welcome email that has the direct link here. So you can kind of favorite that, or you can also save it to your desktop or your phone's home screen, which is interesting. So you're here and you will see the Remote Nurse membership right here. Go ahead and sign in. Your sign in is usually going to be your email, and then it just defaults your password as your email as well. Actually, I changed my password. You can change your password too. Okay, so once you're signed in, you're going to have access to whichever products you've purchased. So let's assume you're in the Remote Nurse membership here. And you're in. So let me take this announcement bar away. And now you can see, oh, here, now I can make my face smaller. Okay. Now you can see you're on the main homepage, and it's just kind of a welcome message. It's laid out kind of like an online course. So you'll have this welcome message here, and then to the right, you'll have different modules that have all our resources in it. So you have the Start Here module. The Early Alert Job List is number 1. The Resume Starter Kit is number 2. The Company Database is number 3. And the Video Library is number 4. So you can go into any and all of these modules and start browsing through. So I just want to give you an overview of what these modules look like. So when you click view this module, it'll take you into kind of a lesson, and I'm going to be inserting this video we're recording right now here. And you'll see that on the right here, it's showing different lessons within this module. At the moment, this is the only module that has more than one lesson. All the others with the resources is just like this one page that you don't have to go sifting through all these lessons. But just so you're familiar, and maybe in the future we'll add more lessons to those modules so you're aware where they are. In order to get to each lesson, you can either click this or you can do next lesson here, and it'll take you. Okay, so let's say we're on this main page. You're gonna view this video here. Here is some just information about the layout. This one is gonna be tips for starting your remote job search because it's overwhelming. And even with all these resources, it's still kind of hard to decide like what to do with them. So this gives you a bunch of different information for that. Okay, so when you want to go back, let's go back a little bit, 1 second. When you want to go back to the main page, you can click the main remote nurse membership and then head on to different modules. So the early alert job list, you'll view this module, and it's going to load up our spreadsheet. So basically this is a smart spreadsheet that I have, and I've embedded it into this module, and it's going to show you different all the early alert jobs here. Once you get into this module, you can view this video down here to show you exactly how to use this, but I just wanted to give you an overview of what it looks like. Again, this one only has one lesson right now, so you don't need to go to any more lessons. You can just head on back to the main page to go on to the next module. The remote friendly resume starter kit. When you view this module, it has a bunch of information about the ATS. You can download the template right now, or you can download it at the very bottom down here. I just give an overview in text form what the ATS is, like the format, wording, and then if you prefer video, which even if you don't want video, I would recommend looking at the video because it helps you. This first one will help you figure out how to use the template, and then the second one is done by me. And it helps you figure out how to tweak your resume to pass the ATS, which this is like a 45-minute video, and it's very helpful because this is a critical element when you're applying to remote jobs. Okay, so let's go back again. And the last one is, the remote company database. That's important. You'll go in here, and again, this is going to be like an embedded spreadsheet that we have, and it has many different companies in here that you can use to filter. You can search by your clinical license, your state, your specialty areas. It's really helpful. You can add all kinds of different ones and really fine tune like 10 companies that are almost designed for you and need you rather than, you just wanting them, which is helpful, obviously. And then down here, also a video walkthrough just to help you. This one is, I would definitely take a look at this one because it helps you figure out how to filter correctly. There's a lot of different options in here, which makes it a little bit more complicated because you want to be able to use exactly what you need to find what matches you. So check that one out. Okay, and then the last one is the video library. This is also going to be an embedded library here, and when you see this, you can kind of click that and click the link, and it'll show you the video. And then down here again is another video on how to actually navigate the library. Right now it's pretty simple, so there's nothing to navigate, but as time goes on, it's just going to get pretty extensive, so you want to know how to filter based on topics and different things you're looking for. Okay, so that is the membership. Another thing about the early alert jobs is they will be emailed to you every day, every weekday. So you don't have to come in here and look every single day because I would not know or remember to do that, honestly. So I figured an email is probably easier. And then once you receive those emails, you'll be able to click directly to those jobs. And then you can also always come back in here and look through the full list. Okay, so if you have any questions, again, my email is hello@theremotenurse.com, and I am here to help. I also consult with my husband a lot for the NP and PA jobs. There's different things with telemedicine and providers and licensing and all that. So I'm excited to have you, and let me know if you need help.